everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny, and this is Creating Crafts with Jenny. So, as you guys know, I'm doing a lot of unboxing, paint by numbers. There for a while I said I wasn't going to buy any more because I have plenty in my stash that are growing old, but that's okay because we do the rescue paint by numbers, and there's plenty to do. And a lot of times I think that's a good thing. But I'm on several groups on Facebook and stuff like that, and a lot of people the biggest question that I get is how to buy, or not how, where to buy a paint by number, how to get started, that sort of thing. So, and a lot of people are afraid to get into the Temu, the AliExpress, the Shein, or Shin, however you say that, those companies to buy paint by number. And also they're a little apprehensive about even going to the high-end companies that show up like on Facebook and stuff like that, that are wanting, you know, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 for a paint by number, even though they're considered high-end. Some of the comments that they see under those companies are not always favorable. So I went to the one place that most people will go to get their paint by numbers, and that's where I went. I went to Amazon. I have bought paint by numbers from Amazon before, and I said I wouldn't do it again, but I did it. I went again. So I bought 3 of them, and I was hoping that they would come rolled up. They didn't, because I could tell by the package they're not rolled up. But that's okay. So I have a lot of ironing to do because, you know, behind me is my Temu orders that were folded up also. So I got some ironing to do today, but that's fine. So I thought I'd do the unboxing. I thought I would do 3 shows of unboxing, but I was like, I don't think I have the energy to do 3 shows of unboxing for Amazon, so I'm going to do 1 show for all 3 of them. So here we go. Let's see what we got in here. I also ordered some paintbrushes too, so they sent some, oh cool, I ordered paintbrushes because I wanted some paintbrushes. And let's see, I'll show you the paintbrushes that I ordered. I wanted some, what they call scroll hair paintbrushes, and we will paint with some of these, and then I will give you a review on those. They also came from Amazon also. Oh, these are huge, but they got some little ones in here. Oh, Nick Pro. I love Nick Pro's paints. So I ordered some of their paintbrushes, and we'll open this box here in a minute. Okay, so here's the first paint by number that I bought, and I will put the company. So here's, Amazon doesn't actually sell paint by numbers. There's companies inside of Amazon that sells paint by numbers, and this company is called, make sure I give you the right company. I just had it on my phone because I was making notes before I got on here. This one is Picasso, and I will put the name right. I'll put Amazon here, and I'll put the name of the company, and I will keep it up here. And I will also put a little picture of what the paint by number looks like, so you guys know what it is that I'm talking about. And it looks like all of them came folded. This one was $15.99. I didn't go, I bought some that were kind of cheap. I kind of tried to stay in the middle of, I didn't go super expensive, and I didn't go real cheap either. Now there are some, I would say, some of the higher end companies on Amazon, you just have to go search for them. So you have to do your homework and then go search for them on Amazon, and you might be able to find them out there. Okay, so here are the paints. And here's the little picture. And like I said, I'll put the picture, I'll take a picture of the picture so you guys can really see it. I love succulent plants. I absolutely love them. This one's going to be a busy one to paint. Yeah. Here are the paints. They sent me the traditional paintbrushes. I'll start with them because what I want with this is how a beginner would start with the paint by number, and then as the beginner starts, what kind of things that we can do to make this paint by number experience a good one. But I will most likely treat the paint by number with something. Probably I'll do some Mod Podge with it, that sort of thing, just to make it a little bit better. Here's the busy one. It's not very big. It does have a cheat sheet here, a guide. So here's my guide, which is nice. If by chance they don't send you a guide, just use your phone if you can't see an area. But it will need to be ironed. What I do is I'll come in here and I'll put a towel down, and then if they're really wrinkled really bad, I'll use some sizing spray. I'll turn them down, face down, and iron them out. So this one's pretty busy. You've got some serious detail in some of this. It's got some color already on it. I don't think it's going to be any trouble removing some of the numbers with the water and alcohol mixture. The colors are bright. Hopefully we're not dried out, that sort of thing. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to pick to paint to start, because I'm going to pick one of them today, and we'll actually go into the office and start painting on one of these most likely today. I'm going to fire up the iron here in just a little bit, and we're going to iron all these and the Timu paintings so we can start flattening them down. Yeah. Like I said, I love succulent plants, so it's going to be hard to not do this one. But yeah, this one's going to take a little while to do. There's some tiny, tiny areas here. This one would be good to do in sections. I usually start, a lot of people start in this corner. I've noticed, I have never really started in that corner. I guess I could try it. It's very popular for people to start up in this corner and then work their way down. I guess I could try starting in that corner. If I do, I probably would turn it this way so it's closer to me and start in this corner and work that way. Good. Yeah, can do that. Like I said, here's the paint. They're in these little pods. I've already got the numbers on them. I do keep a black Sharpie nearby because after opening and shutting these for a little while, sometimes the numbers start to rub off. Either that, or I put stickers on them with the numbers. So, either way. Alright, let's put this back together. And then we'll open the other one. And like I said, this probably 350 million times, at least. And I always check this too to make sure that these two numbers match. Because if they don't match, I'm concerned, because that means that they haven't sent the right paints to go with the painting. But because I don't store these together, I store these separately. So the paintbrushes back in here. Oh, just don't go up there. Those are somebody else's paintbrushes. Because the paintbrushes are in here. Okay, put these aside. Okay, now let's open this and see what these paintbrushes look like. Let's see here. I said, these are considered squirrel hair paintbrushes. They're for acrylic paint. So I was curious about trying different paintbrushes. And it's all because of the House Arts. When they sent me these, oh, not those, these guys here. And I just absolutely fell in love with these. These are my favorite paintbrushes. I think if they were to start to fall apart, these guys here, I would just go to them and order more. I absolutely love them. Let's see what these guys look like. Ooh. Oh, those are nice. I didn't realize how much I liked paintbrushes that had a tip on them until I painted a little bit with some of these guys that had a tip where you can actually get into the corners. And it's like, oh wow, it's very lightweight. Feels nice. Huh. All right. I'll give it a try. Okay. I'm so used to painting with something lightweight. Yeah. Okay. All right. Information with them. Okay. That one's kind of rolled. Okay. This one is hummingbirds, and again, I'm not going to try to van something or another. I will put Amazon, and I'll put the name of the company inside of Amazon that sold this one. I will put it right here. These are all made in China, by the way. This one's this one's kind of rolled up. My mom loved him. I like hummingbirds too, but she loves hummingbirds. So, yeah, when I see this one, I would think of her. So, she would like this. Oh, wow. Okay. This is 40 by 50. This one might get chosen today. For the simple fact I wouldn't necessarily have to iron it. I think I can flatten it out by just doing a back roll to it. Let's see if it flattens out itself. This one was $8.99. So possibly, just by painting it, it might flatten out on its own. They were nice enough to give me some instructions. It says to smooth it out by putting books or iron on it. So it said I could iron it if I want to. That's nice if you're telling people that it's okay to iron it. I have a big guide here, and they're saying that, you know, it might have some creases and that sort of thing. Yeah. You have some instructions. We got how to kind of get started, which is nice. I would say this is definitely a beginner's paint by number. And canvas feels good. It doesn't feel rough and gritty, so that's good. The paints are vacuum packed, which is good. That means that the chance of more air getting into the paints is less. So the chances of them that they're sealed and then they're vacuum packed sealed. You know what I'm saying? So the chances of them being dried out are very slim. So that's impressive. Let me check to make sure that the numbers match, and the numbers do match. The numbers here match their numbers here. they sent me a picture, and I will put a picture, make the little picture a little bit bigger so you can actually see what it looks like. Again, this was $8.99. They sent me the blue paintbrushes with it. This looks real good. This looks like I can actually just kind of let it lay flat and start painting on it immediately. So this one's getting a thumbs up right out of the gate. I'll link the vacuum packed. This means somebody cares about the product. They're vacuum packed. Okay. All right. So let me put this aside. This one just might get the pick for the day. Again, I may start up in the corner and work my way down. Like I said, I feel a lot of people do that. I haven't done it. That doesn't mean I can't. Okay. Alright. And I threw it on the floor. Okay. And the third one, again, this company really isn't a name, it's just a bunch of letters. And I will put Amazon here, and I'll put a bunch of letters here. And this is a flower. Let's take a look at this one. And here is a picture. Again, I will put the picture, probably the picture from Amazon here, so you can see the picture a little bit better. It's just kind of like a country picture thing. Again, paints are vacuum packed. That's good. Got the blue paints. Let's see what we got in here. It's got the guide and some instruction. Got the thing that has the paints, same number. Yep, same number down here. They're sending a little bit of a thank you. Oh, it's got an email where I can email them if I have issues. That's nice. This looks good. A lot of lines, straight lines to paint. Straight lines. If you like to paint lines, that sort of thing. I do. I like whiskers. I like to paint whiskers. So I like to paint straight lines. This looks good. There's no extra coloring to the paint. But the painting feels, yeah, feels a little rough right there. It needs ironed also. I think it will iron just fine. I may use damp cloth on the back side of it as I iron it. It looks good. Again, the paints are vacuum packed, so I'm not all that concerned about them sitting for months at a time before I actually get to it. It's a 40 by 50. It's a good size. It's great for beginners. My notes went on the floor. So yeah, like I said, these three were from Amazon, and I'll put the company's name right there. We'll try out some new paintbrushes, and as I do, I'll tell you who they're from also when I'm painting and that sort of thing. I will treat these canvases with one of the Mod Podges. I'm not quite sure which one I'll pick, but I'll let you know which one I'm grabbing. Either it's the gloss or the matte, depending on what kind of mood I'm in. I know. I will use some flood in the paints if I feel it's needed. But yeah. So give me a little while, and I think because the death of my mom's is coming up here shortly, so I may do the hummingbirds because that one really doesn't need much work. The rest of them need to be flattened for quite a while before I start painting on them. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna get off here, and what do I always tell you guys? Go out there, be absolutely awesome, do your thing, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.